Hello and welcome to the second video from Tilly Tuna Games, and this one again is coming from The Division, and this is a single phase hard mission from the underground. I'm using a G36C and a PP19 as my primary weapon set. Build wise I'm looking at 3 blind I believe and 3 firecrest. I do like reload speed. And this is just a random pickup group. This was filmed before the nerf to the G36 that I was very upset about, but I've since got over. It's still a good weapon despite the trimming of its DPS and accuracy. I'm just working to remove this sniper on the escalator. I thought I got her earlier actually, but crafty little monkey. I am working, I must admit it is difficult sometimes to control your aim on the Xbox, but since this video I have really tried hard to aim for headshots, because I've obviously got some talents on my weapons that would benefit headshots, such as brutal, and I think most of my weapons now have got brutal in the well, what are the 3 slots. I'm hoping to get them in the 3rd slot so I can use them in a more electronics based build, because of the requirements of a 229 in firearms. I have watched a couple of videos recently that have actually decried the firearm stats as being borderline useless. I haven't noticed it, to be honest, but I understand the maths that they have applied, and I did work an electronics build recently on both challenging and heroic, and I've come through rather well. I used pulse because of the blind, the benefit I get from the 20% damage using a pulse, and a revive station, which was very effective. All the healing rate was very slow. I toyed with yesterday in a slightly electronics build. I say electronics build, I've got about 33,000 electronics. I toyed with the damage heal instead of the overdose heal, and that was quite effective, because I was enjoying the benefit that Pulse gave me. But obviously on some of the missions where you've got the directive, I can't remember what it's called now, where you can only mad skills. That was it, mad skills. Where you can only use one of your skills at a time. It was quite frustrating that you've got to heal and pulse and you weren't using pulse, so I found it of benefit to use the damage bonus you get with one of the heals. So all these restaurants here to make look quite hungry. There's a coffee shop around the corner, and I must admit I did fancy a coffee. I'm still with a cup of tea at the moment. I also, what I have been doing, I don't know if it helps anybody, as I've said in my previous video, I'm a bit of an old git. I have played this type of game for many years, but I'm sort of learn as I go. As I was playing solo for a lot of the early days, I've started picking everything up, because to be honest, at the moment it's a pain in the arse to go back to the base of operations if you're in the underground. You've either fast travelling outside, or you have to have a long slow walk of death up the steps. So I have started picking everything up, and it's quite amazing how quickly your inventory does fill up in either grenades or some of the special consumables and ammo. Definitely worth picking up. I am pleased to note that today's update, today's the 27th or 28th of August of July, is that we're going to get all the sets drop from the underground now, so I'm looking forward to that. And I now wish I hadn't opened all my level up caches, because I could have got some of the sets for 1.1 and 1.2, which would have been very nice, because that's the sets I'm actually looking for, but never really the opportunity to farm regularly with a set group. I did notice from this video, the moment we started the game, somebody left the group, and just recently it's been really frustrating. You plan a mission, whether it be challenging or heroic, and people are dropping out before the mission starts, or more rudely as soon as you get to the destination, which grinds my gears, I have to say. And the amount of people without comms also, I don't know how you can really hope. I have succeeded doing it, I must admit, but I really, for the best laid plans, that you can't really do a challenging incursion or a challenging heroic without comms unless you've got an extremely talented team. The first thing I found is people are racing off in front. I mean, it's okay on this type of map where it's hard, but when it gets to a challenging or incursion, you do need to stick together, heal each other, feed each other off each other's skills, and where necessary use your correct talents at the correct time. And this is a good example actually, because we have the Great Escape in a second. I hadn't realised how close it was until I've re-watched it, but you'll see as we go along. I'll shut up while this bit's on. I said I'd shut up, but I can't resist it. The boss is just around the corner.
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
So my teammates are down. Uh-oh. I'll get one of them up with using my super. Come on, come on. And no sooner is he up than he's down again. And I'm a critical foul. I've got to run! That was very close. As you can see, I've got no heal. I don't know why I've let Eddie come. Also, I found smart cover effective. Well, I haven't got it in this instance, but smart cover was very effective as well. One of those skills I hadn't used previously for any length of time, and on some of the challenging and heroic missions, I found it to be a lifesaver. Quite literally. And here we go. Tuna to save the day. Come on, son. Bong. Green. I like seeing green. And it's always disappointing when it's blind. I must admit, I have enjoyed using the blind set. I think I've only a couple of times done the 4-piece, but the three-piece bonus is quite nice, or 2 or 3-piece bonus is quite nice, and then combine that with the benefit of Firecrest.
Figuring out who's in charge now to cause real problems on the streets.
And look at the points you get for that. You see, I've started picking things up here, and I used to run past them. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm an idiot. But yeah, pick everything up. Search every bag. Keep your stocks up, because you're going to need them. Okay, that's just about it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It is my intention to use more. Thank you very much, everybody.